That was weird. I realized that the Twitch bot thing wasn't connected. I was wondering, like, nobody's messages were coming through. But it looks like Nintendo's gonna win tonight. We got 3 votes on Twitch for Nintendo, and then 1 vote for Nintendo on YouTube. So we're definitely gonna be playing some Nintendo tonight. And I look forward to that, continuing the conquest, seeing what we can do. Hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday. I know that I did. It was a long day. Every day seems long nowadays, but it is what it is. We're going to be playing some, ooh, there's the sun. Get that out of here. I just want some good light. Hope everybody's wonderful. What's up, Trun? What's up, Zordon? What's up, Meg? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Get in or get out. What? Was that a Nintendo slogan back in the day? I don't know if it was or not. We got some games to play. Looks like we're starting with a game called, oh yeah, it was Nintendo 64. I was alive for that shit. What the fuck? No, we gotta Google it. We gotta Google it. Get in or get out. It was Nintendo 64. Yeah, it was Nintendo 64, which makes sense. I walked my ass off 3 miles, physical therapy, and groceries. Hey, that's cool that you're incorporating, like, workouts in everyday routines. Walking is incredibly good for the body, believe it or not. Pokemon Go Master? I'd be upset if he wasn't catching Pokemon on the way. But let's go ahead and get started with what we're doing. I'm horrible at starting streams. I'm horrible at ending streams. I could start YouTube videos, but I can't do anything else. All right, so it looks like we're starting with Game & Watch widescreen Turtle Bridge. Turtle Bridge. Where's my Tiger Electronics thing at? I looked up. There it is. Woo! Alright, Turtle Bridge. This is a widescreen game. It's this just looks as plain can be. Good old-fashioned Nintendo. Oh shit, what happened here? Nintendo, I need you. Thank you. Alright. So what's the gimmick here? Your issue is chronic back pain. I feel that literally because I have it. I feel it. It sucks. Alright. Let's hear the bleeps, the bloops, and the other assorted buffoonery. Alright, we got A, we got D. Game 1, here we go. What we got? So my whole job is just to walk across the back of turtles, grabbing sausages and bringing them. I don't know what this fuck is supposed to be. Okay, so if they see fish, that's when they dive, right? Okay, so as long as there's not a fish on the bottom, I'm good. This makes sense. Create over 60 affidavits. Oh no, I drowned. Oh no, I drowned again. We should probably restart it. I love how there's an alarm, and the alarm is a crab throwing things. Alright, so that fish is going to come up here, and he's going to steal it. Stop being such a problem child, Zordon. I mean, this is okay, but it's not, like, great. So they don't go for the fish until it's, like, close to their head. Why did the turtles stay in there to begin with? That's the question I have. You get a lot of points, though. Holy shit. Take the bag! We could probably beat A for this. So we get... Oh, fuck off. Then left early for the kiddo's soccer game. Fun. How old is she now? Okay, the delay between pushing the button is fucking infuriating. Like, I don't hate this game, but boy howdy is it annoying me. Sorry, I got something in my nose. I can't breathe. Ow. Thank you. 13 going on 30? No, not 30. You're not even 30. What are you talking about? Mr. Gay and Wank? It could be. In a different universe. I don't like the delay. And now he's going down, but why? What's up, old man?
Attention all units, attention all units.
This is Turtle Bridge. It's poo.
We have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm. All units respond. Code 3.
This is Live 42 or Tape 4. Respond to that raid alarm from Old Man Sim. Stand by. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifier. I'm a retro variety streamer. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on true hardware whenever I can. Right now, we're continuing our conquest on Nintendo. We're still just ever so slightly far away from the NES. We're still in 1980. I think it's either 82 or 83. And we're picking up with Game & Watch games. Fair reminder for anybody who cares, there is a skeleton key active. You can use it, Stream Loot's card. It's just one of those expensive ones. And if you have it, you can change the project 1 week early. If you're tired of seeing Nintendo and you want to do something else, maybe a different project, you can. I'm not telling you to. I just have to let you know. I'm legally obligated to. If you're not following Old Man Sim, please do. Phenomenal streamer, great YouTuber. Please give him all the same love he's afforded us tonight. I don't know what you were playing today because I didn't get on YouTube and I got home very late. So what were you playing? Tell us your secrets. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button for me. It's absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up. I died. And you get to see a guy get punched in the face. This one sucks. This is a really boring fucking walking left to right simulator. And occasionally I have to hand what appears to be parachute packages, but there's a significant delay to when like you move. I don't like that. Win back covert ops. I gotta play that at some point. Be 30 for the 7th time next year. Absolutely. That's the way it should be, right? It's the way it should be. See, so there's a... See, this pisses me off. Because this is unnecessarily difficult. It's like, okay, I gotta push it before it moves. And I know that this is, you know... Tiger Electronics, this is what it does. Or this is Game & Watch. But still, it's frustrating. And I gotta wait for him to be here. Why can't I just take the fucking package? Now there's 2 fish. Why are these turtles still here? What's up, Herb? How are you? Shit. I'm boned. I'm not boned. I'm alive. Alright, we're halfway to winning. 100 points is winning on a Game & Watch game. Depending on if the difficulty resets. Maybe they went to 200 for this one. Your ball being a chicken nugget? What? Ooh, saved myself there. So we get 4 points for landing back on the left. That's good. Take it, take it, take it, take it. You're gonna fuck me, aren't you? Woo! Is he flipping me off? I think he's flipping me off, guys. Alright, we got 60. Fuck off! Like, get... That's a loss? Alright, whatever. I'll take 60. I don't want to play this anymore. That's not good. Alright, so that's the dedicated handheld. That's Game & Watch Wide Series. Whatchamacallit? Tiger Bridge. Or, Turtle Bridge. Elemento PQRST. So it's going to go right here. That is Game & Watch Wide Series Turtle Bridge. And I'm going to see if I can, maybe if I'm lucky, sort this range A to Z. Oh, it worked. Good. Alright, this game is beyond slow to the point where it isn't fun. Not a fan of it. And that's Game & Watch. So we got Gold Series. Yeah, it did it. Sweet. I'm going to say... Actually, this was emulation by price, if I remember right. I'm going to say that this cost $50. We all do the Price is Right rules here, so if you want, you can guess the price of this game. If you're the closest without going over, no cheating, honor system here. You can win yourself 0.2 good boy points that can be used to redeem an override as long as you get 5 points. I don't know what I want to rate this. I'm thinking D+. It's not fun at all. The delay is significant in this one, and that kind of irritates me. Episode tracker. We're going to go to our dedicated handhelds. We're going to put Game & Watch Wide Series Turtle Bridge. It's a D+. 22-1. Everybody's vying for those points. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, Game & Watch Widescreen Turtle Bridge. Watch this be an expensive one. Are those handhelds delayed originally? They are, but certain ones are better, right? Like Manhole, you can at least plan ahead. There's more of a rhythm to it. Turtle Bridge was just obnoxious to me. Okay, 170. 69. 69's not bad. By the way, can we get a shout out for Ultima CJ? We rated him the other night, but I was so beat by then I couldn't even... There's no way. For parts of repair, what's this? So that's what it looks like, huh? One big TL28 chip. Isn't that magical? I mean, this one's 35, but it looks like shit because it's from India. Which means it probably is shit. No offense to any of the Indian viewers out there, but y'all's gaming collection market is trash. Y'all put some dirty shit on here. I mean, it's 35, but I don't think that would work. It looks like the screen's rotted. It says it's Game & Watch. The sound is working. Yeah, that doesn't count. So we're down to like 60, what was it, 65? I think it was the lowest that we saw. 69. Plus $60 shipping? Brother! They do have a shit-slinging festival. They do. They do. All right. Who was closest to 69? I'm pretty sure it was Zordon. Zordon came in with 51 just to spite me. And my high score is 66 for that. All right, Zordon gets the points because he's a filthy, filthy boy. 1.4. All right, next up we have Xevious. This is FMS 7. So it's going to be the Famicom miniseries. I'm not a fan of Xevious. Xevious is actually one of my least favorite vertical shooters. Because the enemies, when they come close to you, you get close to them, they fly away. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's go ahead and double check this. Nintendo Co-Limited Games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I definitely clicked new tab, but thank you. I appreciate that. Pretty sure this is... It's just the Game Boy Advance version that Nintendo had anything to do with. Because this is a Namco game through and through. This website is so slow, it's stupid, and it really upsets me. Alright, so it's the Game Boy Advance version. Specifically, Famicom Miniseries 07. Alright, ROM. perfect. Whoa, ladies in my area, sign me up. No thanks. Hard pass. I really don't want porn on my computer. Thank you. Have a nice day. There we go. Stop it. What is, okay, there we go. Sorry, I gotta download these ROMs as we go, so y'all gotta be patient with me. Be patient with me, I'm just a boy. Alright, here we go. This is Famicom Mini Volume 7. Why is there a mouse there? I'm very confused. We'll play on GBSP. Or not, we'll just crash. It's cool too. Maybe on MGBA? There we go. Yeah, I expect this just to be like the arcade version. I don't think I've played the arcade version of this, nor have we started Namco as a company, so we should be fine. This is one of those press A to shoot. Yep, there they go, running away. Press A to shoot, press B to poop kind of games. Stop running away from me! Fight me like a man! Oh, Kinky Kelly? Who's Kinky Kelly? Oh, now we got things shooting at us. That's good. Tanks, another... Fuck you. So now the discs that didn't want anything to do with me are now trying to kill me? Got it. 10 out of 10. Might be able to beat this. I know I could beat it in the arcades. Oh, look at that. It's a honeycomb of doom. Got him. Kinky Kelly? From the Donkey Kong show? Is that a death Roomba? Yeah, controlling this with the D-pad is kind of tough. Not a big fan of it. Oh, fuck off! You can't shoot! You're posting dick pics, and I wasn't invited? What a shame. Can I have an extra life? I think I've done pretty well so far. By the way, the airplanes in this are called Sulvalus. I don't know why. That's just the name of them. Did you have to zoom in on the dick pic? Oh no. Oh shit. That's an extra life. About time, damn. Oh, y'all are feisty. Get out of here. Stop it! Why am I shooting squares? Why are there squares? It's gonna be something that comes out of that water. I've never played this game, so I don't know what to expect. Other than, like, briefly in the arcades. And then I was like, this game's fucking stupid, I don't like it. What's that? Okay. No. that a tank? Can't tell. Everything looks stupid in this game. Oh, now we got spinning top machines. But of course. What even hit me, bro? This is Xevious. In case you've ever been curious what Namco attempted to do in the arcades and failed miserably, this is it. But of course Nintendo put out the... That's a great checkpoint, brother. Really great. Appreciate it. You shit me back all the way to damn near the beginning. What the hell, man? No, this is what it looks like. This is what they went with. Shitty, horrible... I hate Xevious so much. You move slow. I think there's nothing more frustrating than a game where you're supposed to dodge bullets and you move slow. Like, it's frustrating. Vehemently frustrating. Especially when most of my deaths are coming from being hit from the side. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, good fucking luck, dude. So that's it? Yeah, playing this with a D-pad ain't fun. It's not. Also, there's no continues. That's great. The arcade game had pay to continue, I think. I have to double check. At some point when we check out Namco's history, we'll play the arcade version. I know that that's going to come up. Or if we have a genre gauntlet and we cover shoot-em-ups, there's a good chance that we'll run into this. It's a very early shoot-em-up game. I love that my bullets are the exact same color as their bullets so that I confuse them as my own bullets. It's a really cool game. I love that shit. We should do it more often. Okay, I moved down. The bullet's moving with me. We should be getting an extra life soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's a shame, because I could have used it on that, that one part. The Game & Watch has helped out a lot. I love the Game & Watch is awesome. It's always been awesome. Stop running away from me! This... Fight me like a man. Plus this absolute bop of a soundtrack we got going on here. I hate it. Get out of here. Stop it! That's a better soundtrack any day. At least it's music and not... Hello? I don't think I was a fan of Legendary Wings. That's the one where you're flying with a guy who's got, like, legendary wings, right? I'd have to double check. It's been a long time. Hey, extra life. Thank you. It only took me to get 20,000 points in this horrible shithole game to get a life. Stop it, Death Roomba. I didn't see that. You remember every scar? Oh no. See, this isn't a checkpoint. These are subjective. You're like, okay, I know you already dealt with this, but I'm gonna make you deal with it again. God, Xevious was not meant to be played with a fucking D-pad. You need a joystick. Badly. Okay, so not only do the cannonballs explode, but they also throw bullets. The hitbox in this is fucked. This game could eat my entire ass. Fuck off. Alright, where's the Game Boy Advance? Trash. I thought FMS 7 was Donkey Kong. Let's look this up. Famicom mini series. So Donkey Kong was 2. That makes sense. Number 2. FMS number 7. Xevious. I'm gonna say this is $20. They're not expensive. My high score is like 2,800. But it's fucked off. It's so grossly unfun. This is my least favorite vertical shooter ever. Fuck this. And that's part of Xevious. What would y'all rate that? What would y'all give that a rating? I think in the arcades it's much better because you have a joystick. A D-pad with that game is horrible. Horrible. It's not fun. I assure you, it is just dookie. It's not good. Why is FMS 17? Alright, what is 17? 17 is that one. Which one was Dig Dug? 16. Okay. 16. Let me fix this. No, stop. You're being extra. Sort range, A to Z, sort. I see what it's doing. It's taking one and it's not seeing it as 17. It's seeing it as 1617, which is not how that should be interpreted. I don't like that. Let's see if taking the pound sign fixes it. It does not. Okay. All right, Daddy's gotta do it himself. So this will go above here.
No.
That'll go there. This gets pulled. This is 16. And we are fixed. Alright, I think C is pretty fair. It's a pretty fair assessment. What did y'all vote for price? Let's see. 22.15, 213. Let's see. Famicom Mini Series Xevious. 22.18. Ooh, can we get any lower than that? $12, so I'm already out. We got down to 12. I think 12 is going to be the lowest. Alright, who got it? Johnny's over, I'm over, Zordon's over. Old man said 213. Oh man, old man got it. I'd buy that. I'd buy that for $1. Not happily though, because the game sucks. I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, old man now has 3.2. Good chance for him to have a override redeemed tonight, depending on how things go. Alright, next up is another series of Game & Watch games. This time it's another widescreen. This is Fire Attack. I'm not familiar. Let's see, Fire Attack, Fire Attack. Wow, that looks racist as fuck, does it not? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, this is just, it's manhole. It's fucking manhole again, dude. WS... Oh, okay, okay. So we're beating beating Native Americans over the head with a hammer for trying to light my shit on fire. Okay, so I just sit here. There was another game that had this. It was Vermin. These are all derivatives of manhole in some way, and that's very frustrating to me. What's up, Zool? How you doing?
Attention all units. Attention
Pixel
all
boobs?
units.
No, no
Dispatch,
pixel
be
boobs.
advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm. All units respond. Code 3.
Oh, I'm hitting that. We're poofing him away. Yeah, this is gonna be stupid easy. Yeah, Japan doesn't give a fuck about racism. They really don't. They got better things to do, like make fun of people. For the lulz, as some people say. Yeah, you're just sitting here beating these dudes in the head with a hammer. This is technically egg, isn't it? It's Vermin meets egg. So now they're just combined. There's no novel ideas coming from Game & Watch at this point in history, and I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, this is Vermin. Okay, they're coming at the same time. What do you want me to do? Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit! That's actually really dope animation. I love how most of the LCD action is the fire. Why is the chief throwing the fire? He should be sending his braves to do it. You can sit here spamming the shit out of every button. Have I scored 884? What is that first thing? Are they officially keeping track of 3 numbers now? Like, reliably? You think they get the picture by now. White man has hammer. Hammer go owie. So the guys on the bottom are faster than the guys at the top. Makes sense. Definitely one of the more racist games I played, though. Alright, we've scored 132. They're not slowing down, so this might be just a high score game. Get out of here. Get out of here! I wonder why this franchise didn't kick off. That game's racist as shit, too. It's really racist. Oh, look at that Native American in the top right. Is this what they think the Indian Wars were about? That's a win. Oh, no. So it's not a win, but it wipes every 200 points. Looks like it wipes one of your misses away. That's like the first time I've seen this. It's also probably the first time I've cared to make it that far to see it happen. Interesting. Is it just me, or has there been nobody coming from the top right? That could be an emulation problem, though. The whole Civil War, or the whole Indian War could have been won with just a hammer, according to this game. One man and his gigantic mallet. Fix it for it. Which one got me? They're both there. I was pushing the buttons. Oh, now they're shooting from the top right. Okay. There we go. How you been, Johnny? It's always good to see you, man. Bash him on the hammer. Got this nasty chest. You know, one of my coworkers has that too. He thought he had pneumonia, but turns out it's just like an upper respiratory infection, just a really bad one. Yeah. Is it gonna slow down? I wonder if this was sold in America. I'd be curious to see. So I get 2 points for every hit. And we're about to wipe out another. Oh, I guess not every 200 points, just the first 200 points. I mean, I could sit here all day. I very well might. Measles blankets, real thing too, wasn't it? Swear, if Nintendo could make the Trail of Tears into a Game & Watch game, they would. In a heartbeat. Dude, we're killing it. Oklahoma, the magical journey? Oh, fuck off. Also, if it's a fire from the bottom, what? I'm very confused. Very, very confused. It's just the same cycle over and over again. I'm losing interest. Did they slow down? I feel like they may have slowed down on us. Do y'all perceive that as slowing down? Because I'm pretty sure it did. Right when 500 hit. I feel like we're in a restart cycle. So 500 points is, I think, the win condition for this. Yeah, I'm going to take a win for that. Alright, game B. Let's see what's going on with game B. It's the hard mode, isn't it? I got distracted. I'm restarting. Game B, here we go! Can we get a full win on this? The problem is, it's O and K and W and P is really, like, it's crossing my brain. The wires in my brain. Lion was a better game than this, and that one sucked. We're still only getting 2 points for this, even in the harder mode. It's weird. Yeah, this is my fault. They got me that time. Can I still beat him in the head with a hammer? No. Okay. There's the speed I want. There we go. Now we're real true gamers right now. Just murdering people with hammers. Can you imagine the body count of the just the head trauma that's going on? It's ridiculous. Take care. Thank you so much for swinging by. It's always good to see you. I do have respect for these games, though, because I could see us, like, just zinning out, pushing buttons on a train, being bored. Having something to pass the time is better than nothing, right? That's a miss reset. Good. Come on, give me more shit to hit. So it's very misleading. Dude, am I dying? It's terrifying. Whatever, man. Whatever. Still gonna try our hardest to get to 200. I just or 500. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It's just a labor of love. Yeah, they try to trick you by putting two at the same time. That's not fair. Easy. Also, I want to point out, is my tower covered in like kerosene or something? Because I feel like it goes up pretty quick for just regular run-of-the-mill stack of wood. Alright, 100 more points and we win. Dirty bitch. Let's see what you're trying to do. Trying to sneak me. Trying to cross my wires. It's not happening. Almost there, 50 more points. Getting there at least. $40. $30. $20. That's a win. But it has to get slower, so let's keep going to see if maybe it gets slower. That's fine. I'm gonna declare a win on that. Good shit. It's too easy though. That's like my chief complaint. It's way too easy. Okay, so that was Game & Watch widescreen. Fire attack. Fire attack. I'm gonna say that that's a little bit more rare. I'm gonna say $60. We did beat it fully, all the way, both modes. This is vermin, but with a mallet, so it's like vermin plus manhole? What would y'all rate that? How expensive do you think it is? What are you thinking? 55 from Johnny? B minus? I'll give it a B minus. I think B minus is fair. It's just boring. You know what I'm saying? I was on the fence for that. 247, you're playing it low. It's a dangerous game to play. Alright, that was Game and Watch Fire Attack. Here we go. 98, 300. Oh wow, this one's kind of rare, isn't it? 79. I think we got it 79. Yeah, 79. Who's the closest to 79? Is it me? Did anybody go higher than me? Johnny said 55. Old man says it. I take the points. Little on the expensive side, but I kind of figured it was. It seems like it'd be something that was like very limited release. But that's up there. I told you, I had a feeling it was going to be a little bit more. But even then, 98 bucks for this, that's screen rot, brother. That's pure screen rot. You're not going to be able to play this. And I guarantee you it's not tested. There's no way. Oh, but they're licensed, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, next up is Oil Panic. This is one of the ones that are on Game & Watch Galaxy. I'm not a fan of it. And you wanted that website real quick. Let me go ahead and give it to you. It is RetroFab. Here we go. Now we want to play Oil Panic. Okay, so I have a feeling this one might be... This is our first multi-screen game, so we're going straight to MS. You're going to recognize this. So, can anybody see a correlation between the multi-screen Game & Watches and what would inevitably come out? And if you think the Nintendo DS, you'd be correct. Nintendo DS is basically inspired by the multi-screen things. Oh, I get to click open. Look at that! That's so cool. Can I flip it over? So we could take a look at the box. Very cool. Flip it over. Okay. Instructions I don't give a shit about. We're going to open it up. So Oil Panic is... It's a weird game. This dude's going to throw oil out at the top, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I played this one. We'll see. And I'm supposed to... Oh, no. I'm the one that catches it. And I got to throw it out the window. But see, now it's full. Fill it up. There we go. It's oil because it says so. And if you pour the oil out when the guy's not there, it lands on the person, you get a miss. I do think this is very cool, though, the multi-screen aspect. It's so slow. It'll get faster, though. Yep. So you got the bottom. The bottom is basically him moving around. That's it. But is it gas or is it oil? I mean, it's black, so it's got to be one of the two. Oof. We almost poured it out on the guy. That would have killed him. Okay, it's just oil. It's not going to burst into flame on the floor. Not a big fan of Oil Panic. It's probably the one I didn't play on Game & Watch Gallery the most. Because it's like, whatever. Woo! That was close. Oh, was my thing full? It's another one of those very slow games. The gimmick itself is mostly due to the fact that the guy is moving at the bottom. That's the gimmick. Take care, Johnny. Thanks so much for swinging by. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Alright, what was our score? 94? I'll take that. 94. That's multi-screen Oil Panic. Multi-screen Oil Panic. That would be, let's see, SS, WS, yeah. Game and Watch. Yeah, that's fine. No, what is Judge? Judge is a silver series. That's why, okay. SS. And then we can organize this, and it should work. Here we go. Okay, that was MS, so we're going to start our MS here. So Game & Watch MS Oil Panic. I'm going to say this one costs $100, and the reason I say that is that this is the first from that flip screen thing, so I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. My high score was 96. We did not beat it. I've never really liked Oil Panic because it feels like you're constantly stuck. And it's true. You're constantly like looking down and you're missing. It's kind of too much mentally going on. But I'd be willing to give that a A-. The range that I see for it, because it's such a cool concept, is A- to A+. You'd say S? I don't think I can justify S. I'm thinking, well, let's give it an A+. I'm gonna go for an A+ for that. It is revolutionary. Game & Watch Oil Panic. And we're gonna give it an A+. Boop. Alright, next one's Donkey Kong. So we got a Donkey Kong game that we're playing. Makes me wonder what's the gimmick for this. Oh, manhole is the shit, dude. Okay, so what are we doing here? Controller. Okay, so this is actual, like, they're trying to do Donkey Kong here. So WSD and then what, control? I don't like that. I don't know if I like that. Hey, fun fact, where the fuck am I? Okay, I just... Oof, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? Okay, so the whole idea here is I can't just freely jump everywhere. What's the point of the crane? What does the crane do? What's the crane do? Oh, fuck off! Hey, but listen to those sound effects. That's cool. Look at that reset. Look at all those potential things we can do. I'm assuming the crane takes me up, but damn, is it this slow? It reminds me a lot of the Coleco standalone. It's just not a... Fuck! How does one jump this? I don't understand. That's a big fucking distance for these things to travel to. I don't know if I like that. Oh, okay. But I will say there's something interesting. Y'all see we can see the skyline. I think this might have inspired 94. What's the purpose of the crane at the bottom? Oh my god. The game hates me. It hates me. How dare you, DK? Okay, so I'm seeing what we're doing. This isn't too terribly bad. It's just weird. Yeah, you gotta grab it at like exactly the right time. I don't know how I feel about that. It's way. I will say it's better than the Coleco version. Coleco version is dog shit. The Coleco tabletop, whatever. All right, we got the second one, but I've only got one life to do it. What you do, Donkey Kong, you little fuck? Technically, it's a win if he falls, right? Oh. That's a win if it resets. Yeah. All right, game B. Let's see what game B's got in store for us. It's a little faster. Okay. Yeah, I think we could beat game B. Oh, so the beam at the top hurts me. I didn't know that. Didn't know that one bit. Also, what are we like? What is? I'm kind of confused. Okay, come on. Yeah, I like this. I'd probably give this an S or a G. It's y'all's call. Ow. Got him. That's a full win, baby! Baba booey. Simple, to the point. I'm okay with that. That is going to be Game & Watch multi-screen Donkey Kong. I'm going to say that this is going to be 100 as well. Oh, we didn't look up Oil Panic, did we? My bad. We didn't. Game & Watch Oil Panic. 120, 75, assuming that works. Let's see if they show the screen. If the screen's all dinged up. Yeah, that's fucked. How are you going to play that? It's screen routed. 99, same issue probably, maybe. Yep. It is what it is. We're going off of score. So 99. This one's 90. 77. That looks like it... Alright, 77. Alright, what did we get? 55, 247. I don't think we did the thing. So what I'm going to do is everybody who says, "Hi, I'm here," I'll give 0.2 good boy points in chat because that's my fault. We skipped it. I'll skip the points for myself, though. Alright, old man. I don't know if anybody... I'm a whore. I'm a whore for points. Where's the blue? There it is. No. This one still got charged. It's just dead. Alright, so... For this one, I would definitely buy it. My bad. Donkey Kong, I'm afraid, is going to be the one that's going to cost a little bit too much. This is really novel, really fun. I like it. and emulation for Oil Panic. So you're gonna say 500? I'm gonna stay with 100 for now. I have a feeling that it might get there. I'm also gonna give this game a G. That's a good one. Game and watch multi-screen DK. We're gonna give it a G tier. Need one more person to do this though, or else we're just gonna have to keep pushing on and seeing if how much it costs. If you're on YouTube, you can do this as well. You just have to give a price point that you think is the closest without going over, and yeah, win yourself some free points. They're just points that you can use to redeem for a game of your choice that I have to play. I don't think anybody's speaking up, but out of curiosity, you'll see Game and Watch Donkey Kong. It's going to be the orange one. 125, 142, that's what I expected. 60. Okay, it's down to 60, but again, I question the screen rot on this. No, that's clean. 60, and that's clean. I might buy this just to buy this. We're going to add that to our watch list. That's really clean. I like that they pushed the reset to show that the sprites actually still work. That's kind of cool. I dig that. And look at this. This is something that's unique too. You know what that is? Those are 2 spare battery holders. So if your battery dies, you have 2 extra little button batteries. That's really clever. That's good Nintendo engineering right there. I like that. That alone is worth the price of admission. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. You fit 2 batteries in there? I wonder if it had a stand. Alright, I would definitely buy that. And I'm strongly considering buying that. I've been on for 115. Let's see. I don't need to use the restroom or anything. What's next? Donkey Kong Jr. Oh boy. Got ourselves some games to play. Alright, Donkey Kong Jr. natively on the arcade. So we're going to play it natively on the arcade. I don't believe I've played that yet. I know I've played the original Donkey Kong, but I haven't done Donkey Kong. Oh, I have. So we've done it there. I'm going to put up a poll if we're going to continue checking out the other versions of that, because I do have a high score for that already. So let's go ahead and hit stop. No, we're going to reset, remove everything. Should we play ports? Yes, no. There's going to be a lot of ports, an obscene amount of ports, so something to bear in mind. YouTube, you're going to get this poll as well. Start a poll. Should we play DK Junior ports? Yes, no. See what happens. See what the votes say. We got 1 vote for no on Twitch. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and do some admin. Get some of the 1983 stuff going. We got Mahjong. Pull this to the side. Got a Japanese game. I'm kind of curious to see what that is. So we got 10-Yard Fight. And I will figure out exactly what versions we're going to play whenever we get there. Do we have Game & Watch PS, Popeye, Game & Watch PS, Snoopy, Game & Watch PS, Donkey Kong Jr., Game & Watch MS Rain Shower, Game & Watch MS Lifeboat, Game & Watch Panoramic Screen Mario's Bombs Away. That's a different one. Then we got Popeye no Aigo Asobi, which is Popeye Teaches English. I think is that because Aigo is English. And then Game & Watch. Yeah, they're really, really cool. You'll see in a second if we get there. Game & Watch MS Pinball. And then we're going to start getting into the Nintendo Versus series. So, Baseball, DK Junior Math, and then we're in 1984. So at this point, we're going to be playing a fuck ton of Famicom NES games. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see where this goes. let's get back into it, I guess. All right, so what was the poll? The poll is no, 2 for no. So let's go ahead and we're gonna mark this as high score. We've already played that one. We're good. Next up is Game & Watch Widescreen Donkey Kong Jr., which I'm assuming went by the name of Donkey Kong 2. Let's double check. That might be what Donkey Kong... No. Donkey Kong Jr. is its own thing. Oh, it's a widescreen game. That's why. Not a multi-screen. And it does not look like they have it. Interesting. Unless there was a second new widescreen. Okay, so this was considered NWS. So new widescreen series, which was in 82 to 91. Doable! There were a shit ton of Game & Watch games. I didn't realize there were that many. Alright, why is Mario sitting yanking a chain? I don't understand. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, so they did kind of keep the... Fuck off. Do I get to stay up here? I do. I can stay up here. Yeah, there's tons of them, aren't there? Okay, now there's a bat trying to ruin my day. Which means I can't jump. Oh, this is tedious as fuck. It's game A, bro. Jesus Christ! This is more like Curious George gets attacked by... That's ridiculous. Oh my god, there's no iframes? Lord have mercy. I hate... Oh. Oh, so they tried to do the whole crane thing again. How do I get the key? Fuck off! How do I get the key? Okay, so we have to grab it, I guess, when it's far to the left. That makes sense. That's fucking stupid, dude. I hate Donkey Kong Jr. so much. It's just a bad game. So I guess the strat here is just immediately run to the front and then... When? Okay, so I gotta do that 4 times. Why? Why 4 times per cage? That makes no sense. I don't like that final jump at all, bro. It's not one bit. I don't. So it's when it's like in the third to the left position. But it's so hard to get. Fuck! I do not like this. It can fuck off. It waits until you jump and it moves, so there's no like planning. No planning for it whatsoever. Alright, that was Game & Watch new widescreen, so NWS. It does, yeah. LMN, so it's gonna go right here. Game & Watch new widescreen. Donkey Kong Jr. I'm gonna say that this is $50. I had scored like maybe 14, but I'm not even gonna care because it's fucked off. This game looks good, but plays like ass. I'm not a fan. Mostly because DK Jr. sucks. Alright, what would y'all rate that? C for gameplay, so B minus. I'd give it a C plus at best. You'd have to really play it to see just how unfair it is. 35, 20. I'll give it a C plus, but it's not a happy C plus. It's a kink shaming C plus, if that makes sense. Not pleased. $35, $20. Let's see what we got. Giving most of the grade to the looks, fair enough. Game and watch Donkey Kong Jr. $1. 85 with screen rot. 69 with screen rot. 54, so I'm out. No, I'm still in. 54. Is there anything less than 54? 216. Alright, did anybody get higher than 50 me, right? Okay, no, I don't think y'all did. Alright, so that's gonna be points for me. 3.8. I'm getting up there. Alright, the next game is Popeye. I want to say I played this, so this might be the same thing. I want to say I maybe played Popeye. I haven't. Great. Okay. Alright, Popeye ROM. And we're going to go ahead and check. We're going to have to start checking our franchises because at this point, some weird things are going to start happening. So I don't care about that. We care about Popeye licenses. And I want the MAME. I want to play this on our arcade. It's a high score game, so I don't need to play all the ports, but inevitably we will at some point because it's going to be different. Okay, so X videos lesbian OnlyFans. Wow. Show in folder. And then immediately delete that file. What the fuck? Thanks website maybe? Oh, good. That was WoW ROMs doing that. Yeah, that website's officially blacklisted. I'm never going there again. You just automatically downloaded what says it's porn in my computer. Fuck you. Sell your soul to the devils every single time. I hate it so much. No. Let's see. ROM Hustler's pretty good. Let's do Revision D. How dare you put porn on my computer? You know how many videos I make? Can't have porn on here. It takes too much space! Okay, I need you gone from my download history too, because Amanda's gonna lose her fucking mind if she sees that. Okay. For good reason. For good reason. Alright, Popeye. This game's not bad. I've seen footage of it. I don't think it's too terribly bad. 1 of 2 approved Nintendo games in the arcade for me. What's up, Jared? How you doing? Play Alex Kidd on Epstein's Island? That's a game. This is Live 42. Retain forward spawn that raid alarm from the good Jared. Stand by. What is up, everybody? My name is Fortifier. I'm a retro variety streamer. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on true hardware whenever I can. I own 71 different consoles. Jared loves to brag about that. I don't brag about that to anybody. But if you want to know and you care, I do own 71 consoles. 69 of them work. I'm still working on 2 of them. If you're not following me and you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button. It's absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up. And more importantly, if you're on my side of things, feel free to go check out Jared. I consider him a very close friend. He's a really cool dude. I watched him whenever he started with a very, very low viewer count. I want to say it was him and maybe him and probably him, right? That's the way we all start. We open up a few tabs, see if we can get that little affiliate boost, and then 2 weeks later, that traction started going. I'm very proud of him. I do look up to him as a mentor and a peer on this platform that we call home. So if you're on my side of things, go give him some love. He's a sweetheart. What were you doing tonight? What were you getting into? Were you doing some Fortnite goofing, or were you playing some Mega Man? What were you doing? Also, I have a YouTube that, like he posted in the chat. I'm a YouTube partner. I make tons of videos, scratching that nostalgia itch. If you want to go back and remember when life was a little bit easier to live, that's the place to do it, right? So click on that. We're gonna get into this because I haven't taken a break yet. Usually I take a break around an hour 30. So we're gonna check out Popeye. I've played Popeye before. I'm very familiar with it, but it's like one of 2 good Nintendo games from the era. Play through Sonic 3 but without Knuckles. Oh no! There's Bluto, gets his heart broken. Popeye, catch the hearts! So this is a 3-stage loop cycle. We can punch things. I don't think we can punch him. Our whole objective is just to capture all the hearts. He's gonna start being a dick. We can punch things. There's a punching bag. Occasionally we get spinach, which freaks him the fuck out. Oh god! Yep, see, Bluto's a dick. Okay, I want to restart. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I didn't realize they had a really thin little green bridge. Why is Bluto so angry? Dude can like probably land anything he wants, but he's pissy because... Where'd the heart go? There it is. There's no jump button either. It's you just walk around and try to stay safe from him swiping you. Or in this case, just power fisting you right up the ass. Yeah, no, this game isn't bad. Like I said, this is one of the 2 that I appreciate. Donkey Kong and Popeye are massively fun games. I wish you could just sock him right in the kisser. That'd be the end of it. Oh, I see. Yeah, we can make the barrel like land on his head or something. And he gets stuck on his head for a second. Leave me alone. Yeah, come here, I'm gonna fuck your day up! Where you going? Little bitch. Get shitted on. He goes for a little swim. Get the heart. And then that's it. That's the only chance we get to do that. Why are there witches throwing shit at me? Yep, no thank you. Stop it! Yeah, I asked for that. We gotta make it through the 3-stage cycle. I think we can do it. And we gotta remember, we can capture... Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's tough. Popeye film was a cult classic. Isn't that Robin Williams? Can I punch him? No, he's a brick wall, dude. He's a brick wall! Okay. I want to know how Nintendo landed the license for this. Popeye, catch stereotypical heart symbols. By the way, this is the stereotypical arcade sound from Nintendo. You're gonna see this in a few of their games, to include some of the ones that you'll hear on the NES. Okay, go down, go down. Thank you. Why can't I go up the ladder? I feel like I should be able to go up the ladder, but it won't let me. Yeah, I asked for that. Reset. I really think we stand a good chance of beating the standard cycle, so that's why I'm restarting. For anybody who came through on that raid, welcome. Glad to have you here. And if you stuck around through the formalities, I appreciate you even more. Come over here, Bluto. Come here, you bitch. I hit that. Okay, so here's the one of the major issues with this game. Going down the stairs is hard. It's not very optimized for a joystick. Yeah, I think they're using that like Mario logic of where like you can't reach it technically. Stop following me, Bluto. Come here, Bluto. I'm gonna fist that ass. Where you running from, Bluto? Oh no, my spinach wore out. Yeah. Come on. I think there is a level of strategy to this, and I appreciate that. Might just have to take the high score on this. Excellent game, though. Very excellent game. Come on, Bluto. I fucking hit that, man. Stop. So we have to get those, and I think the second stage is music notes. I think she's singing a song to me or something. Yeah, there we go. No, it's not easy at all, and it's gonna get progressively harder. Wonder how I managed to whack him the first time. There's a lot of shit that can kill you in this game. I think we might actually see I mean, I don't know what you wanted me to do there, game. You get trapped, that's it. Stop it. Yeah, you get stuck on the stairs. Your worst enemy in this game is the stairs. I don't like that. I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm using the D-pad now because the joystick is just... We're not doing it with the joystick. That's not happening at all. There we go. There's our bonus. I think it's Angie. Oh, you're fucked. You would have... Okay, so I don't even need to really hit him. Okay. This is all because I eat some spinach, according to him. No, don't touch me. Damn! AI is, it's programmed excellently. Getting there. Oh, thanks. You mildly fuck off! Go, 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 go. Popeye. Alright, well that's stage 1. Popeye, catch. Who's that guy? I don't even recognize him. Okay, so that is... Yeah. Yikes. It's hard, man. She's playing her harp, which means she said it sounds horrible. Because remember, I had the singing, the actor. She's not good. Who is this witch and why is she relevant? I don't understand. Alright, we'll take the high score on that. 15,380. Not bad. It's a G tier game for me. 18,380. Okay, so that was Popeye. And that is 18,380. Didn't beat it. I'm gonna give it a G. It's good. This is incredibly addicting, but also equally as hard. I do enjoy it, and I look forward to playing it again. It's an arcade game. Popeye, and that's a G. Couldn't clear that out. And I will be right back. I am going to take a break. Do not go anywhere. Enjoy this little video. I'll leave y'all with a video that I just worked on. I'm not going to let the whole thing play because it's 20 minutes, but it lets me use the restroom, check on my kids, make sure they're sleeping, all right?
I've
Don't go
played
anywhere.
tons of NES games. It's one of those libraries that I find myself constantly gravitating to. Many of our favorite franchises began on that little gray box. We've covered a few topics here. I've talked about manuals, music, artwork, difficulty, but there's one topic that I feel is slightly overlooked, and it's the first thing we hear when the game boots up, the title music. In many cases, the title music pumped us up and set the tone for what we were about to endure. So that's the topic of today's episode, my top 10 best NES title themes. Now I will say it is a massive pet peeve when people talk about music then proceed to talk over the music, so I'll let you know what I need to tell you about the game, and then I'll let the music do the talking. Let's begin. You might be wondering, what is this game? I don't know about it. Well, unless you lived in the Scandinavian regions, you wouldn't know about this game. It's a very late PAL NES game with the coveted SCN label. Let's talk about that. If you look at an NES cartridge, you might notice some codes. For example, my copy of Adventure Island is NES TB USA. That means it was released in the United States. But there are other regions out there, DAS for Germany, AUS for Australia, FRA for France, the works. For games released in the Scandinavian region, the code is SCN, and I believe there were roughly 115 SCN-labeled games, according to Video Game Galaxy. Food for thought. But the game itself, it's really advanced for what it is. After all, it was released in 1993. It had to compete with the Super Nintendo. The composer was Masashi Kageyama, a sleeper composer who worked on games that many of you might not know because they weren't released in America. Let's listen to the song. Well, this one is well known. After all, the theme that Nobuo Uematsu created for this one game still rings proudly throughout the entire franchise. We all know the story for Final Fantasy, or at least the myth, right? Square was in dire straits. They were going to make one more game. It was called Final Fantasy, and it was their Hail Mary project to end a string of dead-end releases on various consoles before shuttering forever. And holy shit, it was successful. That's kinda true. Hironobu Sakaguchi did an interview in 2015, and he mentioned that the dev team wanted a game that could be represented in 4 syllables in Latin script, hence FF or Efu Efu. The original name was supposed to be Fighting Fantasy, but there was already an RPG game book that existed with that name. If you're into the paperback RPG era in the early 80s, you might remember it. So the name was changed from Fighting Fantasy to Final Fantasy because it would have been his final game, and Square was facing bankruptcy. We all know this theme, so let's listen to it together one more time. Hero Quest. Oh, fuck me, this game sucks. I mean, the computer version I played, it sucks. I wasn't really into it. It was a really rudimentary early adaptation of what would eventually transfer into Warhammer Fantasy, if that makes sense. Now, that game was on tons of different computers of the era, but there was supposed to be an NES release. However, it was cancelled. But the powers that be discovered a prototype that kind of works, and because it kind of works, we can hear the music that would have been in the game. Zelda 2 is the black sheep of the franchise, or at least it was before Breath of the Wild totally shit on the formula that we all knew and loved for years, but what do I know, I'm just a boy. To further anger the community, a lot of people believe the first Legend of Zelda is an RPG. Why? Because at some point Shigeru Miyamoto interpreted that to mean that you assume a role, right? While the first Legend of Zelda kind of had elements that would eventually become an action RPG, Zelda 2 was a true-to-form RPG to me. You had XP gains, you could choose which aspect to level up. The only problem was, it was painfully boring to me. But I pushed through, I beat it, and now I never have to play it again. But the title theme, that's what I love the most about the game. This is a classic. Nothing screams legacy like a good solid title theme that's used over and over and is remixed and remade for new generations. And to me, that's what we get with The Legend of Zelda. Much like Final Fantasy, it's a very rudimentary baseline iteration of what we know now. In fact, hearing it as chiptune, to me it's a comfort song. It takes me back to when life was easier, which as you all know is a major theme and purpose of what this channel is. We remember an easier time, and for 1 minute 20 seconds, that's what this is for me. Oh, buddy, Hiroshige Tonomura had a silver fucking spoon handed to him when it came to this one. For anyone who is younger and might be checking out NES games, DuckTales started as a TV show from 1987 to 1990, and the title theme was composed by Jeff Picetto, who has tons of credits as a composer. Lots of Disney works like Darkwing Duck, Chippendale, and even movies, Dirty Love from License to Kill, Turn It Up from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The guy's been around, and he's damn good at what he does. The DuckTales theme was catchy, and like I mentioned earlier, Hiroshige Tonomura only had to convert it to the NES, and he did it well. DuckTales to me has some of the most memorable music on the NES. Well, kind of. It has one very memorable song, Moon, which if you ask anyone to mention the most influential song on the NES, there's a good chance that they'll mention that one. But we care about the title theme, so let's listen. To me, Capcom is one of the companies that understood that quality music has to accompany a quality game. Capcom was a beast to be reckoned with in the 80s, especially the late 80s on the NES. I could have easily loaded up this list with nothing but Mega Man themes, but certain ones stuck out. Mega Man 2 is another one of those memorable songs from the NES era, and it's accompanied by a sweet little intro sequence that plays into the menu. Fun fact though, Takashi Tateishi, the composer, only worked on one NES game. And you're looking at
It's not Goon tier. Although that would be pretty funny. Alright, where do we leave off on? Game & Watch, multi-screen, Mickey, and Donald. Oh, Jesus. I love it when that happens. Alright, Mickey and Donald. Let's see. If Moby Games can figure out its shit. This is the slowest website ever now, and I don't understand why. Alright, so we got two licenses that are conflicting right now. Donald Duck, which, His first game is this, so that works. And then Mickey's first game, because I know we had some on Apple II, so we got to pay attention to that. If it'll ever do its thing. I know we couldn't play Athletic Land because of the Tomy Tomb. I don't have a way to emulate that. This is his second game, so that works. Cool, cool. Alright, multi-screen Mickey and Donald. Well, this just looks like Oil Panic all over again. What we got here? I love the color of it. Holy cow. Alright. So we can... Ooh, this is a rocker switch up or down. Oh, God! I don't know if I like that. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? Okay, so we're... Am I patching holes? This is way too much shit going on. So I assume we're just putting out the water and occasionally, like, it leaks or something, and that's what Mickey has to do? Okay, now he's falling in love. What? I'm so confused. There is an instruction manual, yeah. Okay. So occasionally we have to patch things up. That makes sense. I think we figured it out. Okay, this is easy. It just takes a long time for that to come and for the water to start pumping again. Have you tried a new hose? Okay, this is pure fucking RNG. I'm doing it as fast as I can. Like, why does Mickey need to tell Goofy's dumbass to pump the shit? Like... Alright, so he gets laid while Donald gets to sit in the cuck chair. Gotcha. Alright, so we need to shoot out 1, 2, 3. And just, yeah, as soon as you see it, you gotta click it. Welcome back. I had to poo! Good. Colorectal health is very important. Yeah, that time frame is just whack. Like, now I'm screwed. Even if I instantaneously hit it, I'm still losing my lives here. This is not okay. This is literally mandatory damage to Game & Watch game. I understand what they were trying to do, but Jesus Christ. You don't really like the split screen? I'm not a fan of it either. But it is cool to see what they were trying to do. Yeah, you miss it longer than like a millisecond, you're boned. Oh, okay. We have 3 fires that we need to get rid of at the bottom. If y'all see right above Goofy's stupid head, we got to get rid of those fires first. So now the level's clear. Makes sense. And we get a little bit of a bonus. This isn't fair at all. Yeah, okay. I didn't have a chance in hell. This is fucked off. Yeah, no. I want to give that grace. I can't. That's fucked. No. Okay, so that was Mickey and Donald. So multi-screen, Mickey and Donald. I'm going to say that costs $80. It is fucked off. That's actually going to get an F from me. And it's not because it's... Actually, I'll give it a D. But it's pure RNG. Yeah, I got to give it a D. It's pure... I'll give it a D plus at the most. Pure RNG. If the pipe bursts, you're fucked. I don't know if I constantly need to constantly cover or not. Let's check the manual. Because if it says you need to... Let's see. Yeah, so when a big volume of water is pumped through the hose, the patches leak. Operate the controls so that Mickey, Goofy... It's bullshit. It's not like it's saying, hey, this is going to leak soon. It just happens like that, right? So that's RNG. I'm not a fan of that. It's a shame, too. Game & Watch, multi-screen, Mickey, and Donald. D+. And I need to add Snoopy Tennis too, because that game's shit. That's an F. Just absolutely dreadful. Alright, what did we say for price? I said 80? 100, 120, 80. Zool's agreeing with me. That's not very often. Game & Watch, Mickey and Donald. 85, so we got down 85. Very expensive. It's the stand. You're misleading, bro. Who wants a stand? 3D printed stand. Alright. I bite my thumb at thee. 89, right? Okay, 85. So, oh, did anybody go... Me and Zool. Me and Zool both get the points. Very cool. Alright, so I have 4 points. Zool's gonna get himself... Where you at, Zool? I know you're on here because you've been doing good for yourself. There you are. We both have 4 points. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, next is Game & Watch multi-screen Greenhouse. Zool is getting close. Greenhouse should be a standalone. It is. Alright. Here it is. What is this about? Protect flowers growing in a greenhouse. Oh, okay. But of course. Hey, that's Stanley the Exterminator. He's the guy from Donkey Kong 3, for anybody who knows. I don't know exactly what we need to do, so we're going to read the manual, though. Okay, press here and the fumigator climbs the ladder. Press here, fumigator, so this just right and... Okay. So our whole point is just we just gotta, like, spray things. Oh, okay. I didn't see the spider there. These are tiny little things, man. Why are we so worried about them? It's not like they're gonna impact anything. Hey, have you tried fucking killing? Oh, the multi-screens, they kill me.
That's what she said.
Alright, so we have a little bit more liberty on the guys on the bottom than we do on the top. So I gotta smack that ass. Fuck! Very advanced gameplay, but shit, man. Jesus Christ. Looking at two screens is very, very difficult for this. That's gonna be another fuck off. It's too much, my brain can't handle it. God. Alright, so that was... I'm gonna give that a good rating. It's not a bad game, it's just it's too much fundamentally. My range for it is B to A-. Multi-screen, that was Greenhouse. Insert one row below. Cocomelon Kid and they'd love it? Oh, maybe. Greenhouse. I'm gonna say this is 50. We're gonna play the 50 bet again. My high score we'll say is like 5. We didn't do good on that at all. And I'm gonna give it a B+. This is all right, but it's really stiff. My brain doesn't work that way. My brain doesn't like it. A, $73. All right, let's see what we got. Need one more person to fight for points. 60 from Zool. Okay. I said 50. Let's see what we got. 89. What's wrong with this? Why does it say read description? What's wrong? The door latch is slightly broken off. Well, then we're all off, because I don't give a shit about a door latch if this works, which it looks like it does. So that's 15. No, that's a bid. Damn! I was hoping that we would all be over. Alright, 89. Yeah. 89. Who had the highest? I think it was Old Man. With 73. Fuck yeah! Alright, we're on page 2. We're making it. We're making progress. What we got next? Oh. Oh boy. Well, it's official. We are in 1983. Congratulations. You decided on a real bid. There you go. Alright, 10-yard fight. The version that they probably did was the NES, but I'd have to double check because I've already played that and I'm not playing it again. I've already beaten it. Let's see. Where is Nintendo coming to play? On the NES, published by Nintendo. I've beaten this one all the way through, so I'm not playing it again. Yeah, we beat that. That was like one of the first games I beat, and I gave it an F. So that's gonna be out. We're gonna mark that one as beat. Actually, let's double check and make sure Nintendo didn't do anything else. I did. I played it already, so we're good. And that was it. So it was just the NES version. We got Donkey Kong 3. Let's make sure we're not missing any Donkey Kong games, because there's a lot. Donkey Kong Jr. on the arcade, which I have played, I believe, right? I think I played all the Donkey Kongs. Yeah, I played 3 as well. So that one is out. That's a high score. I'm actually going to duplicate this so that I can just bounce between these two, because we're going to be moving a lot of... We're at the systems part, so it's going to be a little bit weirder. Alright, Game & Watch multi-screen. Mario Bros. Ooh. Where are you at? Where's Mario Bros at? Oh, it's a folding book multi-screen. Look at this. This is new. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so we got Mario and Luigi. What's going on here? Up, down, W, and S. Okay. Here we go. I think there was a franchise lock. Okay, so I passed the brick through. Y. Oh, this is alright, but it's not Mario Bros. There's nothing Mario Bros about this. It's two black guys passing things on a conveyor belt. It is easier on the eyes. You own this? Nice. I love your username, by the way. Okay, so we're like filling up packages and shit. But I don't see how this could be considered Mario Bros. At all. Donkey does Dallas instead of Debbie does Dallas. I love it. It's great. I wonder if that's a ribbon in the middle. You see that? The blue candy cane thing? I think that's a ribbon. Yeah, the left to right does make fundamentally a little bit more... Oh, shit. A little bit more sense to me. Oh, I missed. Damn. Oh, now the foreman's mad at Mario. Oh, okay. He thought it was a French game? Mario Bros. Oh, we're already fucking up. Damn, it just shot 2 my way. Alright, fresh start. Yeah, it's called Fire. And it's one of my faves. How did it feel? Was it thick? Or was it like, did it feel like paper thin? Was it a sturdy little console for dedicated handheld? I've always been curious. I don't know what... I've never held one in real life, so I don't know what kind of plastic they made with it. Oh, my brain does not like multi-screen. Yeah, I did play it. I beat the A mode and the B mode. It's one of my favorites. You know why? Because it was on Game & Watch Gallery on the Game Boy. Probably paperweight, yeah. So many gifts. Not enough time to wrap them. This is a dedicated website. This guy has basically created his own emulator for it, and it's so cool. I love it. Damn it! Again, I don't think it has anything to do with Mario Brothers, but what do I know? I'm just a boy. All right, we got one truck out. Is this before or after they decided to become plumbers? That's my burning question. Alright, we got our first bonus. I love the animation in that. That's real clever. Now they're smoking. They're smoking. Are they catching their breath? I guess they were catching their breath. Greenhouse was stupid hard, and I don't know why. It just wasn't good. I mean, I'm sure it's great. It's just constant barrage of shit. You got to constantly be moving, and maintaining two different screens is really, really tough when they're vertically stacked. Because the thing I like about the DS itself is that you may have to interface with things on the bottom, but most of your attention was put on the top, right? That's just the way that it was. Like Nintendogs. If you want to pet the dog, you just do whatever. What's up? How are you doing? Holy shit, how you been? Checking out the history of Nintendo. Having fun. At least for a little bit longer, because we're getting near the end of the stream here. Had a very late start. Not my fault, I promise. It's never my fault. One day the kids will be old, and I'll be able to start at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm going to be so fucking tired by the time my normal stream time comes. It's going to be ridiculous. Alright, this is the last one. Alright, heavy breathing time. There we go. I wonder how many boxes max it's capable of rendering with this little CPU it's got. This is absolutely as old school. This is Game & Watch. This is Mario Brothers on Game & Watch. Yeah, I like this. This will be a G tier. Definitely a little mind challenge here. Love how he starts up the truck, but only then. Oh, we're getting fast. Love to see it. Ah, I missed one. Damn. We're about to get fired. This will be our third write-up. In 3 shipments. Yeah, I like the side-to-side side screen too. I wish they would just start a fresh level though, because if you're in a situation where you might lose, it could just boot you in a fail state, and I don't like that. It's so easy to cross the... I can tell you right now, if this was like in my hands, this probably it wouldn't be as difficult as I'm perceiving it to be. But having up, down, and W and S as the others, that's kind of... Alright, 209. Not bad. 209. I'm down. Okay, dedicated handhelds. That was Game & Watch, multi-screen Mario Bros. I like it. Alright, I'm going to guess $50. Our score was 145. I'm going to give that a G. This is actually really challenging, but in a good way. I like the side-by-side configuration more. And I'm gonna put this here. Game and Watch. Multiple screen. Mario Bros. Let's put MB. Give that a G tier. Okay, no. I want more space here. There we go. All right, what are we thinking? We got 73, 100 for anybody who's just joined us. We do this thing where it's like Price is Right, where we look it up on eBay, see what the cost is, and as long as you're the closest without going over and cheating, because it is an honor system, you can win yourself 0.2 good boy points, okay? 0.2 good boy points. And that could be used to redeem an override IOU of your choice, which we do have 2 excess slots. You could always play an IOU if you wanted to. Game and Watch, Mario Bros. 73, 100. I said 50. Let's see what we got. So 100, 86. Not that one. That's the box only. So 86, 74. It says screen partially works, but I'd be okay with that. 74, 62. I should start collecting these. I think it'd be really fun. Alright, 62. 62 was the actual cost. Old Man's over. Zool is far under. Ripper's over. So it's going to be me. Okay, fam, but can't seem to control the characters. Look at which characters can you not control? Which one are you trying to play? Alright, with Game & Watch Tabletop. Now, I don't know if we can do this one. Because this might not be something that's emulatable. Tabletop series. Oh! Oh, yeah, we can play the Tabletop series. Look at this! Look how interesting this is. Donkey Kong Jr. on the Tabletop series. It's color. Oh, this is the projected. This is the ones that projected. Too bad I absolutely fucking loathe this game. Okay, that's gonna be weird. I don't know if how I... Am I supposed to grab the key? I like the sound of it. Let's read the manual for it, because I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, so let's see. How to play. Jump. So we grab the key, jump over there. We have to take the top, ride the umbrella down, swap over to there, and unlock it. Okay, this makes sense. I don't know why we're using okay, so we go up. But we can't go up too high. I like the color. The color's good. Mario's just fucking in a sativa lock over there. He's couch locked. Indica, whatever. He doesn't give a shit. So I think it would be more wise to... No, umbrellas go down. Oh my gosh. How's life treating you? It's going well. Thank you very much for asking. You would know. See, I was too busy feeling the effects of a warm butthole to know. Okay, he just looped around. ACL it. There we go. I do like the sounds of this. Okay, so that bat is going to loop around non-stop. Okay, I grabbed the umbrella. I wasn't a big fan of the Donkey Kong Jr. I don't like Donkey Kong Jr. on principle, like at all. It just pisses me off. Because this is more Curious George than it is Donkey Kong Jr. Dude, I just want to make it through like one cycle. Because it looks like he's got 4 chains, so they're doing the same thing they did before. Alright, let him loop around. Okay, so that's the thing popping, okay. I just wanted to grab an umbrella, bro. It's not that deep. Fuck. I hate Donkey Kong Jr. so much. Okay, so we unlocked one of his chains. Good. Just like a little portable... I gotta go all the fucking way back to get a second key? Whew. Okay. I bet this one's gonna be expensive. I wonder if I could get on a second umbrella and that would be practical. I love the sounds that this machine is making, though. Very impressed. I got the second key. If I miss with the key drops in the water. Brother, I think this is too advanced for you. What do you mean too advanced for me? I think it's perfectly fine for me. What? Ah, damn. Okay. Ah! It's a lot of stuff to keep track of, huh? Yeah, it's probably just a static image. The only thing that should be moving is his arm. Oh, so yeah, we got to do this just right. That's my fault. I say we just go for a high score on this one. This one, I'm impressed by it. There's a lot going on. You just got to learn how to... Alright, so that would have not been a safe move. I don't think the bats are going to come to us over here, are they? Fuck! Gotta save Big Daddy. The OG Kong. Alright, we got one. To technically beat it, we just gotta clear the 4 cycles, but shit, man, is it tough. These aren't just games of, like, repetition anymore. They're quality games. Alright, 2 out of 4. But we still gotta escape. There's a lot of bats down here. Holy shit. Yeah, that was tough. And they don't reset, do they? So they're just, it's constantly evolving difficulty. Damn! Carpal tunnel munch? No, it is weird to play. I don't know. Makes me wonder if this would have been projected on the screen. And that's how this was managed. Alright, one more chain, but if we die one more time, that's it. Whew. Oh no, we almost had it. I'm gonna zoom in for y'all a little bit so that y'all can actually... Oh, we're kind of Kind of limited on the screen that y'all can see here. Damn, this sucks. Alright, we just gotta kind of deal with what we got. I'm sorry it's so small. There we go. Bodied! I love that emote. It's a good emote.
That's what she said.
Okay, so that's my fault. And then we died. Damn. It's not about size. There's some women out there that would beg to differ. Yeah, I think I would give this a G tier. I gotta beat this. Sucked at all Donkey Kong games. The only one I've ever beaten, like, really beaten, was 64 and 94. Easy. Donkey Kong Junior Math is a shit game. Don't, no. Alright, if we could be fast enough, we can kind of set ourselves up for success. That's not setting us up for success. Don't worry, Papa, I'll save you. I'll try my best. Good kill. Nice! Now to get the hell out of there. That's a kill? That's a game over. He's too busy playing Quest 64. Rip your childhood. Alright, we can get the first one pretty good. Nice. Damn! Crash versus DK? Crash Bandicoot? Dude, Donkey Kong would smoke his ass. He's a gorilla. What kind of question is that? Is he not? We're still going. We've made it to the interesting era. Okay, I would definitely hit the I hit the button. Fuck off. Alright, I think we got it. Thanks for not sending me a balloon. I appreciate it. I'm not giving up. I'm beating this fucking little thing. Thanks, son. But I now have another chain on my wrist. It's so cheap. We'll keep starting over. Do y'all like the sounds in this? Because I think it sounds wonderful.
Loaded up with alcohol,
What?
more specifically vodka,
What?
whiskey,
What?
beer, tequila, more beer.
I didn't raise no bitch. Ah, damn. Cause Stone Cold said so. Why is Mario being such a dick and holding my dad hostage? Worst thing he did is go crazy in a... Sure, he made some mistakes, but he's just a boy. There we go. Got 2. 2 on 1 life. That's good so far. Go down. Alright. So they're stacking up these bats against me. That's fine. Ooh, that worked in my favor. I am just a boy. Alright. Ah, I hit the wrong button! I am just a boy, it's true. I hate it. What print are you working on? What's the magical print today? Alright, 1, boom, 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 down, down, down. I disagree fundamentally with that. There we go. Reminds me of the sound of like an old dot matrix printer. I love it. Chirk, chirk, chirk. Why does everything want to kill this child? I don't understand. Hell yeah, we're doing it. Alright, 3rd chain, here we go. One more chain. They're fast, but that's fine. I can survive this. That one always gets me. Just be patient. It's one more chain left. It's a win! Hell yeah. Alright, where are we at? It's a little time and effort, a little elbow grease, but we got it. Alright, so that was Game & Watch Tabletop QRST. Game & Watch Tabletop DK Jr. Say this cost $60. We did beat it. At least on A. I'm just going to take an A victory. I'm going to give that a G. That is wonderful. Just the right amount of difficulty. I'm okay with that. Tabletop DK Jr. And that is a 10 games episode. Alright, 6. I'm sure that'll come out at some point, so. Fort John Cena fire? Nah, no, yeah. No. 150. I said 60. Something about the tabletop sounds like it's going to be a little bit more expensive, you know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's up there. $2,000. Parts only. Alright, so who had the highest guess? 500. We got it down to 500. Alright, who was the closest to 500? I think it's Old Man. Old Man said 100, I said 60. That is definitely emulation by price. I'm sorry I cannot justify that price. That's up there. 3.8. Next up is Mappy. Which version of Mappy are we playing? I like Mappy. Alright, so Mappy is the first game in the Mappy series. Buy it sealed? No, thank you. My wife would have my nuts in a jar. Game Boy Advance, it's a Famicom miniseries game. Okay. That's usually how this goes. Excuse me. Only one concurrent connection is allowed per guest. What are you talking about? Okay. Alright, what we got here? This is, it's gonna be a Game Boy Advance game. I'm okay with that. I don't know if this is gonna work. This looks like this might work. It will. Okay. I beat 10 Yard Fight a long time ago. It was like one of the first games I streamed. Alright. So we are kind of off screen here. Let's see if we can fix this. That works. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Hello? Hello? Yo, just everything fucking kills you in this game. I do not like this. You walk to the left, that's instant fucking death. Imagine paying money for this. Am I stealing from people? Okay, so I know about the shout doors. Okay, so he's hiding. Okay. You doing unlicensed titles? Doing everything. Okay, so now I've got... Yeah, I'm not a fan of Mappy. At all. I don't like this game. No, thank you. That can fuck right off. That is so grossly just unfair and unfun. I want nothing to do with it. Alright, so that was FM08. The one that came out after Xevious. So that would be 8. And this is going to be Mappy. I'm going to say $10. It is fucked off. And I'm giving that an F. Mappy is so fucking stupid. That's all I'll say. Just Mappy is stupid. Oh, it does sound like the do 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 do. Elevator action's way better. I love elevator action. All right, so we're gonna go over to our Game Boy Advance section. I hate that I'm treating this game the way it is, but it's just not good. Not for me. I do not like it. That's Adventure Island. Alright, what are we thinking? $1 from Old Man Sim. We need one more to do this. Mappy Game Boy Advance Famicom Mini Series. Oh man. Tomorrow I think we're playing Hollow Knight. I think. I'd have to double check. Alright, we don't have anybody else, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. That's affordable. I'd buy it. Alright, next up, Mario Bros. I'm pretty sure I played Mario Bros. On stream before. I haven't? Well, that's interesting. I love Mario Bros. I've definitely played it. Whatever. Alright, Mario Bros. MAME ROM. Stop. Can't go wrong with Mario Bros. Mario Bros. Is a solid ass game. It's always been a solid ass game, and I know I'm gonna have fun with it. Okay, so failed to load the content. Let's get the split set. Maybe that'll do a little bit better. Failed to load content. What we got? Why are you being this way? I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Regular MAME. Failed to load. MAME 2000? No. Mario on 2003? So clearly something is missing. It probably a parent ROM. Let's go ahead and grab this real quick. Let's do Revision G. This might be one of those games like, hey, you gotta have this ROM to play this. That's why I'm not a big fan of MAME sometimes. Is that a lot of times they don't include the parent ROM, so it's just it's a mistake. And I feel like that's the issue. Alright, let's do some research real quick. Mario Bros. MAME Museum. And it's going to be in... Let's see. This is just a bunch of bullshit that I don't care about. Go to the arcade database and see what's going on. Search Mario Bros. We don't care about the... Play the Japanese version. I bet that'd be fun. Mario Bros. Japan Revision C. Might be the one we need. Okay. So Mario Bros. Is a clone of Revision E. Revision E is... Okay, Revision E is its own thing. So Revision E should work just fine. Yeah, we want that Mario E. Mario E. Interesting. Let's rename it to the correct actual zip file. There we go. It would be a technical fuck off, yeah, but it's the battle of the ROM sets. So the Japanese version is technically a clone. In MAME, it's a clone. And if I ever do a MAME guide, I'll explain that. You got your parent ROMs, you have your clone ROMs, stuff like that. So I love shell creepers. We weren't called Koopas yet. Okay, I know how to fucking play Mario Brothers. Knock it off. Oh, it's floaty! So the version I played was on, I don't know if I like this. I played this on Game Boy. Very, very floaty. You have to have, like, momentum-based jumps just to do anything. I don't like it one bit. I understand the importance, but I'm not too keen on... Like, I just want Mario to run like Mario, right? Yeah, I should be able to just step on him, you know? No iframes, love to see it. Controlling it is a nightmare. Do you think Mario looks good in this game, though? It's very slippery. Test my skill? Okay. Nothing to do with skill and everything to do with really, really strange inertia physics. I passed it, though, with 0.1 seconds to spare. This is a legit arcade game. Yeah, this was the first one. All right, we got sidesteppers. You hit them twice. And I think the third ones are the flies. You gotta kind of like commit to your motion here. It's very strange. We got fireballs already. That's not good. There we go. They do have 2 players. Alright, now we're combining enemies. Love to see it. Yeah. What's up, Sanzo? How are you? Okay. 31630. 31630. 31360. 31,360 points. That was Mario Bros. Mario Bros. And 31360. I'll give it an A+. It's a good game, but it is incredibly, incredibly slippery. I could have probably given it a B, but I'm not a dick. Alright, Mario Bros. We'll give it an A+. Right? That's what I got? It got an A+. I like this, but it's super slippery. Like, beyond slippery. Controlling anything in this is just plain tough. Prefer the Game Boy Advance version. Alright, it's 1:07. I've been on for 3 hours. This is a good Wednesday stream. Wildcard wins. For anybody who doesn't know, Wednesdays are my optional days. So whenever I can get a little bit on time on screen just to kind of hang out, I do enjoy it, but it is an optional day for me. For anybody watching on Twitch, feel free to come on over to YouTube. Same for YouTube, coming on over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for y'all on Twitch than I can just because YouTube hasn't incorporated it. So there's no channel points, there is memberships, and they're set to 99 cents, but I'm not in here for the money. I'm here to get content for games, right? That's what we do, or videos, so it is what it is. Is there a physical version of Mario Brothers? Yeah, it's on the NES. It's on the Game Boy Advance, too. So, too long, didn't read it. YouTube, feel free to check out my Twitch. Twitch, please do consider checking out my YouTube, because I am working towards 10,000 subscribers, and I'd love for you to be a part of that journey. Tons of videos, scratching that little nostalgia itch, making us remember when life is a little bit easier to live. That's what I do, right? If you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, we're going to find somebody playing an arcade game or a Nintendo game. It really depends on what my friends are doing. So, and finally, if you haven't hit that follow button, please do consider it. If you came here through the raids and you stuck around, this is a place that you fit in, and I would love to have you as a part of the community. So it's free. It's anonymous. Your name will not pop up. You get to see a guy get punched in the face. I stream Sunday through Friday. Wednesdays are optional. And we have a good time every single day. There's some days I get angry, but it's fine. It's just the way that it is. Tomorrow we're playing Hollow Knight, though. And I have been having a blast with Hollow Knight, so I can imagine it's going to be a good time. Let's see. Is anybody playing arcade games? I see 0 arcade games. Anybody playing any Mario games? What's going on with Shroom? Shroom's playing Paper Mario. I don't know which one it is. I think it's Super Paper Mario. Is that the new one that just came out? Raid Shroom. Partnered streamer, but it's a guy I knew since he was an affiliate. A really solid dude. excellent photographer, amazing father, okay? Go give him some love, and as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro
Get
gaming
in,
burning even
losers. We're
stronger.
seizing the means of production today.
Don't do that. I'll see y'all. Take care. I love you.